up with this? Your boy Brent C. I just wanted to do a quick video for y'all about how short-term people can teach you lifelong lessons. So guys, personally, I want to get into like this chick I met back in 2015 when I was still in my early 20s. So this was the first girl that ever like fucked me so much to the point to where I was like, man, I'm good. Like legit, like she gave me so much sex. I was always drained. I was good. I had to turn her down for it. I was like, damn. We weren't together. I was still kind of in and out with my ex, but I was single, but I was still communicating with her, and I was still in love with her. And hence I said in love. So I was already fucking up. It was toxic. I should have just stayed away, but I didn't. So this girl told me, and she treated me like a king. She told me, she was like, the next time you find a good girl, make sure you treat her right. Maybe you won't do it like you did me. And those words burned. They stuck with me. So I still remember them today. And I lost. Now, granted, a couple years later, I lost it in 2016. So it was about 6 months. It was 6 months to the T. From what I remember, we dealt with each other. We didn't even make a year. And it was good. It was great. At that time, that was the best sex I had ever had in my life. She had the best pussy ever. And she was pretty to me. She wasn't overweight. She looked good to me. I would have gave her an 8. And what I'm saying is I learned from that situation. Even my ex, I learned from her. Now that was 9.5 years on and off, but I still learned. And guys, what I'm saying is I've met co-workers, all the flings I've had, I've learned from all of them. I've learned, even if it's like been the same type of things, like you might only learn something very small from a person, or you might deal with 10 girls and then you see a similarity in all 10, or you might see like how you're talking or interacting with all 10 of those, the past 10 girls you dealt with, and you learn something about yourself. Sometimes you might not learn something about the game per se, or like how to deal with women or men. If this is a woman watching, you might learn something about yourself, like something like, oh man, maybe I could tighten this up, or this works for me. That's where experience comes in, guys. So I've had OGs in my job or like past jobs teach me things that I don't even have their contact info on them. I don't have social media or no number. They was just in my life for that time, and they taught me a lot. It's things older men taught me that I never forget. It's things that people I barely fucking talk to taught me, and I never forget. So now on to the second half of this video. I want to get into the deep in depth about how, we all at times will be maybe frustrated, irritated, and confused about what's going on in our life. And this is life game. This ain't just this isn't just about women or men for the ladies watching. This is a life game. So if you're confused or get frustrated, like, oh, I don't know why this keeps happening, you're learning. Just know that you're learning. It's a lesson coming behind it, or you're learning your lesson right now, you just don't know it. So I used to get flaked on a lot. I used to have problems with women. I learned how a cheater cheats and all of this shit from my ex. But that was a long-term person that taught me lifelong lessons. You can get them from both people. But I'm telling you, short-term people can teach you a lot. And if you have a lot of short-term people in your life, which most people do, I'm not talking about sexually or nothing. I'm just talking about just everyday life, work, school, church, whatever you do. You're going to run into people and they're going to teach you things. And you're going to be frustrated in life. Just keep pressing. Just understand, if you're not getting confused about things in life, you're not learning. You cannot learn and not. If you know everything, you'll never be confused. You'll never be getting frustrated. But we don't know everything. So we're gonna get confused and frustrated. So what I'm telling you is, the point of this video I'm telling you is, guys, just make sure that you keep your head up, keep pushing, and understand that all of these trials and tribulations you're going through in life is nothing but you learning. What all the things I went through in my early 20s are totally different about them in my late 20s, about to be 30 this year. So it's just like, man, I appreciate all those times I bumped my head. I appreciate all the stupid shit I did. I appreciate all the stupid shit women did. All the stupid shit people did. Because it showed me how people are. It showed me how I should move in life. It showed me how the real world is. So, guys, that's all I wanted to just let y'all know. Don't ever, like, be beating yourself up. Like, oh, I'm stupid. Why am I still doing? Look, it's just a learning process.